said something very quickly before. You said, well, yeah, and I studied with Paul Simon, and yeah, blah, blah, blah. I said, whoa, let's roll back the tape. Wait a minute. How did that happen? Was that at NYU? Where did you do that?
Yes, I went to NYU School of the Arts for 1 year and then realized that I was done with school. So I went back to work as a jingle singer. But my two friends that I had met at NYU signed my name up for a course. And in those days, this is long before electronics and social media, there was a scrap of paper on the bulletin board in the hallway, and it said songwriting and record production taught by Paul Simon.
Mm.
And I was 17 at the time, and nobody was sure if it was Paul Simon of Simon and Garfunkel, because Bridge Over Troubled Waters was #1 all over the world in that moment, so we couldn't figure out what he would be doing on East 7th Street. But indeed it was, and he auditioned everybody himself personally, I and in that moment I was listening to a lot of Laura Nyro, so he brought me into the studio and he said, okay, play something. And I played something. He said, play another song. I said, okay. And I played another song. He said, play me one more song. And I played him one more song. And he said, have you been listening to Laura Nyro? I said, yes, all the time. She's my muse. I live and breathe her. He said, and it's time to stop. And that was really interesting. And he taught for 6 months. It was a fantastic class made up of all different kinds of young singer-songwriters. And he taught very simply, and he taught from his truth, which is all stories have been told. It is the way you tell your story that is your stamp of authenticity. And what the assignments were in the class was to come in with an idea, everybody, each week, whether it was a title, a verse, a song, including him. And he would talk about what he was doing in order to get to the center of his song idea. He talked about Bridge Over Troubled Waters, by the way, and composing it. He said, yeah, we knew that it needed a bridge, and I couldn't think of anything. He said, and then I remembered, Sail on Silver Girl, that's the bridge. Sail on Silver Girl. He said, Sail on Silver Girl was about an old girlfriend who had gone prematurely gray. It had nothing to do with the song. I just liked the way it sounded. And I thought, I'll be damned. Don't mind if I do.